Hello, welcome to my house. I'm just relaxing here on my day off work. And a lot of things I've been thinking about recently. One of the main things I've been thinking of is that as we get closer to springtime, it's the time of year when all the mammals, all the animals start to reproduce. You know, a lot of people always say springtime, love's in the air, and this is the time where people get into relationships and the warmth is coming out. The animals are coming out for hibernations. And humans, whether we like to believe it or not, we're animals as well. So we're very affected by the seasons. And I happen to currently live somewhere that actually has a true seasons. In the past, I've lived in warmer places where it's been pretty consistently the same temperature all year long. But if you live in somewhere where it has a really extremely cold winter, you occasionally get snow, and then you have super hot summers, once you get to springtime, it's just amazing. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. All the flowers are in bloom, the grass is growing, it's just beautiful everywhere. And an important concept with springtime is the concept of love and attraction. Now, love can be the most wonderful, beautiful, amazing thing in existence. And from personal experience, it's the greatest emotion I've ever experienced in my life. But there's a lot of variables that go into actually finding that true love and finding someone that you are consensually loving and that loves you back the same. You know, a lot of times with attraction, sometimes you'll be attracted to a person, but they're not attracted to you at all. And then vice versa, there's times in life where someone's extremely attracted to you, but you don't have any feelings toward them. And on that rare occasion, when two people come together and click, then you have the perfect ingredients for actual love. Now, there's been people in the past that have argued that love is just a fictitious concept, that all that exists is reproductive tendencies. But I would disagree with that, because love is more than just sex. Love is more than just physical attraction. Although the physical attraction is one of the key elements which first leads people together. So the thing is, look around the world, decide what you want out of this life. If you want to find someone that loves you back, it's going to take effort and energy. And a lot of times individuals place these standards that are unrealistic upon the people they're looking for. And this causes them to remain indefinitely single. If you're looking at top models in magazines and people, and you yourself are not extremely symmetrical, the likelihood of you attracting this type of person is very low. Now, there's always different ways around that. Money. Our society is obsessed with, based on, controlled by money, money, money. A lot of times you'll see people that aren't very symmetrical. They're not good looking, they don't have good features, but they're loaded with deep, deep pockets, huge amounts of finances. So you'll see a lot of times in society, people will have these mates that are extremely attractive, but in reality, there's no love involved. If the person with all the money was ever to go 100% broke, didn't have a penny to their name, that beautiful, gorgeous person that they're with, either a beautiful man or a beautiful woman, would be gone out of their life. Within seconds, disappear. But a true love, the concept of true love, is that regardless of how much someone possesses, regardless of how much money they have, those two people will find each other and have compassionate, realistic feelings towards one another. And it won't matter so much on appearance, it won't matter on material possessions. There'll be a connection on a deeper level. And I've been fortunate enough in my life, actually 2 times, to have experienced what I considered to be love or true love. And one of the times this happened, I was extremely young. You know, it was midway through high school period, and we dated on a little bit after high school. But I was so immature, I didn't realize what I had at the time. You think the whole world is yours, you can do what you want, you can act whatever way you want. But looking back in hindsight, I realized that that was actually true love. Another time in my life I found true love was later in life. The person was amazing and wonderful, but there's always circumstances that change. It wasn't a lasting love, but it was a true love. So an ultimate goal, aside from finding a true love, would be to find a true and lasting love. This I haven't found in my life yet. But it's amazing when I see older couples that have been together for 50, 60 or more years, and they're still passionate. I see them still dancing on the dance floor, still taking pleasure in one another. These are the unions that I look at and hope to emulate someday. These are the unions that are fascinating because they're true companionship, where the person loves the core essence of the other person. And a lot of these couples, because I've talked to some people that have been in these super long-term relationships, a key component is they know how to give each other space. Although they love each other and want them to be in their life indefinitely, forever, they also realize that for the love to grow, blossom, and to continue into existence, there has to be space allotted for the individuals. You can't smother somebody continuously, because then they get burned out on the person being around. They get burned out on the ideas, the concepts, the emotions. So being springtime, the creatures are falling in love. The animals are mating. Humans are working out more, wearing sexier clothes. It's just a wonderful time. And if you're fortunate enough to have found true love in your life, enjoy it. Don't take it for granted, and be grateful for what you have. And if you haven't found true love in your life, the first place you can start is by loving yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and accept yourself exactly how you are. No matter how you are, you're perfect, just as you are. You know, I love all the animals of the world. And at this time during spring, they're mating and basically hooking up with one another. But we can learn a lot from the animals, especially about how to, first of all, love ourselves. Most animals won't pass what we call a mirror test. A mirror test is when you look in a mirror that you recognize your reflection. The animals don't see their own reflection. They don't understand that's them. Not being able to see and comprehend themselves gives them the ability to not worry about their features and how they look. Humans are so comparative and obsessed with how do we look? How do I compare to somebody else? How do other people see me? None of that matters. The same way that you view your cat or your dog, you can take that unbiased mindset and turn it towards yourself. When you look at a kitten, do you ever look at it and say, oh, there's something wrong with it? That thing's ugly. I don't like the hair on the kitten's eyebrows. I don't like the shape of the nose on the kitten. I don't like the teeth on that little puppy. No. When you look at animals, you look at them through a clear lens. You see what the universe wants you to see. The universe wants you to see beauty and perfection in its natural state. So with that same mindset that you can look at an animal and say they're perfect how they are, take that same mindset and see yourself in the mirror exactly that way. Once you accept and love yourself, then you're truly ready to reach out and love another person and make it be lasting. These are just things that have been on my mind the last few days as the weather gets warmer and I see more people holding hands in public. So wherever you are in life, I hope you experience love. And if you don't feel like you have any love in your life, start out by loving yourself. And then the other love of people will come into your life. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I just want to send you best wishes, positive vibrations. Be well.